Hi, my name is Yasu from Japan, and usually I drink sake like this one and talk about how the sake tastes like and recommend people to drink it so that hopefully, more people drink Japanese sake and then the whole industry gets really, revitalized and everything. But time to time, I make another kind of videos to talk about Japan and then Japanese situations and everything. And then there is a new update on the border situations from March 1st. So I am actually making this video talking about the border situations from March 1st. First of all, the Prime Minister Kishida will make an announcement either this Friday or early next week on the new border policy. So let's wait for the specifications, what kind of requirements that's going to be. But this is the leaked information and based on what we actually know. So from March 1st, there are no more border situations. I mean, there is a border control. However, the Japanese government actually is on the border controls from March 1st. And right now, there is a limitation of people, the number of the people who can enter Japan on a daily basis, which is 3,500 people. That's the maximum per day. They will actually increase that from the number to 5,000 people per day, which is a good thing. As long as people are eligible to enter Japan, then more people can come back, or more people can enter Japan. The second thing is that they will start allowing international students, foreign workers, skilled for workers to be able to enter Japan from March 1st, which is really which is going to be a huge improvement compared to what they have done so far from December 1st, 2021, the sudden announcement that, oh, we're going to close the borders, even though they just opened the borders back then on the November 1st, 2021. And in January 2022, actually, they allowed 87 or 81 international students. And this month, the February, more than 400 students, international students, were able to enter Japan. And now this is the expansion of it. But there are certain requirements for sure, and then I want you guys to be really careful, and then to get the precise information based on your situations. Please contact your school, the Japanese school or trade school or university, college, or your company to get the precise, correct information so that you can feel that you're going to decide to apply for, you're going to get COE done by your school or your company, and then you decided to get the visa processed, which is going to most likely started doing this, doing processing visa applications from March 1st. First of all, it seems like Japanese government will become more, they will prioritize those people who get the third vaccinations. So if you got already vaccinated twice, please consider getting the third one so that will increase your chance of getting, to Japan much faster compared to other people. And then nothing confirmed yet, but as long as you have the third vaccinations and then you can prove that you're negative on COVID-19, then you don't have to be quarantined. Another thing is that if you are coming from those countries that Japan lists as a dangerous country because of the COVID-19, then you might not be able to enter Japan, or you might have to be quarantined for a certain amount of days, even though, let's say, you get third vaccinations. It sounds very unfair. And then if anything, then it's very, ironic, because right now Japan is really facing the higher number of the newly infected COVID-19 cases because of the Omicron variant. If anything, even the US says that, we don't recommend American people to travel to Japan because Omicron is really hitting the Japan. But anyway, that's most likely that's gonna be that way. So please be careful. If your country is on the list, then please talk to your school. And this is not really only about Japan. So let me talk about my friend experience that happened a week ago, which is that I have a friend from Australia, and then he works in Hong Kong. He was back in the Australia for the holiday, and then before he was really going back to Hong Kong for work, Hong Kong government suddenly declared that, if you are coming from those countries, we are not gonna let you in. And then one of the countries that Hong Kong listed is Australia. So my friend got really freaked out. He searched for information and everything, and then what he found out is that as long as he was in a country that Hong Kong kind of classifies that it's a COVID-19 free country, at least it's not that serious in those countries, stay there for 14 days, then people can come to Hong Kong, or people can come back to Hong Kong. So what my friend did was that he actually went to Phuket, stayed there for 7 days, and then afterwards he went to Singapore, stayed there for 7 more days, and in total 14 days, and then he tried to go back to Hong Kong, and then it worked. Now he's back in Hong Kong and working his ass off. So a lot of things happen, and then COVID-19 situation is very unpredictable, and then all those countries, the government is really trying to take, I don't think I can say the suitable measurements, but things that they think that might be working out. So please be ready for something that might be very unexpected. But so far, from March 1st, Japan will open the borders, and vaccinations and everything seems to be more important. So please be ready for it. And as soon as there is a definitive latest information, I will make a video in English. And then, if anything, please talk to your school, college, university, or your company to get the latest information so that you can really come to Japan and enter Japan. And by the way, what's really going on in Japan is that even though the number of the infection, I think it's already peaked out. That's why we've seen a fewer number of the COVID-19 cases compared to last week, but still it's really high. But people are not really panicked. They live in the way that they can, and then people wear masks. However, I feel like people are not really feeling the COVID-19s anymore. Like, they are just living or acting as if nothing really happens. So it's quite safe, it's quite quiet, it's quite very Japanese way. So I think as soon as you are able to enter Japan, start, studying in Japanese in Japan, or like working, and then you can probably feel that, oh, anything that I heard about Japan or from the news in my country, that's really not true, because I don't think we talk about COVID-19s anymore. Well, at least like people that I know, we don't really talk about COVID-19s anymore. So if there's any news or updates, I will make a video. So I hope to see you in my next video, and please be safe. So see you. Bye bye.